Namaste. In this vlog, I have tried to use artificial intelligence. You will hear two voices other than me. They are AI. However, all thoughts are written by me and come straight from my heart. I hope you will allow me to experiment, and for best results, please watch the full vlog. Enjoy. Thank you. This time, I'm just showing you the locations.
आशुतोष भाई है हमारे ना, इन्होंने जो कल रात को माहौल बनाया।
As Indians or as Hindu boys, we feel really shy accepting our culture or religion. क्या युवाओं को ऐसा आना चाहिए एक्सपीरियंस करने के लिए?
वो भी अपना फिजिकल, मेंटल और खासकर आध्यात्मिक।
To save our body, save our health, save our lungs, liver, gut, and you better know what all you do. A beautiful podium. Check out. All of this is available, which is available in our English schools and English education system. Nothing that you feel regressive about. Nothing that you feel superstitious about. ये काउंट कर रहे हैं, कुछ क्राइटेरिया देखते हैं, बताएंगे. It is pure science, courses, research, and modern facilities, and that is what Swamiji said: the best of East and the best of West. You better know these guys, right? Ramakrishna Paramhansa and Mataji, his wife, Maharishi Mehi, who is from my hometown, like just 100 steps away from my house, my gaon, my hometown in Mayaganj, Bhagalpur. And Maharishi Mehi was also a Paramhansa, and this guy is also a Paramhansa. And the Yoga Institute in Mumbai, where I have studied my TTC, the main guy, who was 108 years old, Paramahansa Madhav Dasji, he inspired a guy from St. Xavier's, Bombay, who started the Yoga Institute. So that Paramhansa, in my childhood, the Maharshi Mehi Ashram, that Paramhansa, and here Vivekananda's guru, that is this guy. All three are Paramhansa. So I believe that there's some sort of an ancestral soul vibes going on. And this Maharshi Mehi ji, the Kuppa Ghat ashram in Mayaganj, he was my Dadaji's best friend. So both, when Maharshi Mehi came, the ashram was not very huge. However, my Dadaji was a huge personality in Bhagalpur. He had all those college, and Rishala Koti was the KNH Medical College. But the Maharshi Mehi was a new guy. And when he came, he used to jam with my Dadaji. They used to study Gnana Yoga together. However, my Dadaji was a doctor, but they used to sit in drawing room and do these days. So that's a quick story. And I don't know if all of these guys, ancient souls, archangels, are planning something through my body or not. But one thing is sure, that I'm doing this to switch into wellness, which I feel a lot of people of my age and of my industry, they know everything intellectually, but not in wellness.
Hi, namaste, welcome to my Bangalore vlog. You are watching Kapoor Confidence. Here I talk to small town guys in big cities and discuss about being emotionally intelligent. While most of the youth come here to study engineering, I have come here to study yoga at S. Vyasa University, Bangalore. As you can see, I have my mat and small luggage for 10 intensely yogic days. It's a personal contact program for which I come every 6 months.
Kapoor, it's strange there is no traffic as you are heading towards Electronic City.
Yes, it's morning time.
Where are you heading towards?
I am crossing Jigni Industrial Area.
Looks like the place is away from the city noise. Right, Kapoor?
Absolutely. You will see this pond as a landmark. And suddenly you will find yourself on a small road in the jungles.
Kapoor, what's that red thing?
That's the university entrance. See, the road is rising up. This campus is on top of a hill.
Looks like we have reached the entrance. The grand old Prashanti Kutiram.
So grab your seats and enjoy the vlog.
Kapoor, I have just stepped in, but I can feel a different energy.
Me too. Long back this was just jungle where Nagratna Didi used to meditate. For years this was a research center and finally became a university. The founder of this place, Dr. H. Nagendra, is the yoga guru of PM Modi. S. Vyasa stands for Swami Vivekananda Yoga Anusandhan Sansthan University. It has only 2 branches. One in Bangalore, another in California.
Wow. I can see Ma Saraswati.
On the right is the Ayurvedic Medical College. Temple is in the center. Let me show you the college first. It is separate from our yoga thing. Just like MBBS, students study BAMS for 4 years and become a licensed Ayurvedic doctor.
That's the admission office, right?
Yes, if any youngster is interested in spirituality, let's share this vlog with them. In the age of AI like me, he or she can do BSc in consciousness. They have courses like MSc, BNYS, MD, MBA.
Rather than becoming a vague, mysterious healer, youngsters can formally study science and spirituality under the recognition of UGC and the Indian education system. I will share this vlog with those who are interested in the world of spirituality.
Yeah, just like me and my friends. They have a nursing college too.
That's great. This is little unique for me. Let's explore further.
The temple in the center reflects an intricate art. The images, the designs immediately fills the mind with creativity and depth.
हाँ, सही लग रहा है.
Guys, in 2019, I had gone to jungles of Kerala to find if Gurukuls and Rishis still exist. I saw from my own eyes in Kaldi that they do. But from last 4 years, I was searching if somebody is actually researching to find the scientific relevance of things like mantras, yoga, etc. In 2023, I finally found this.
Wow. Center for Vedic Technology and Research.
Now I am learning as much as I can. As Krishna says, only 4 types of people come to him.
Who?
These. And I am not alone.
Oh wow. Look at her meditating.
Now here all of us together.
Kapoor, now that's what I call a wine.
Indeed, we also study our ancient scriptures. You can also come with your parents here.
So whenever we come for camps, this is Santosha Hall, which we for our programs and learnings, whatever happens, it's a big hall. I'll show you a little bit what's happening inside is a Krida Yoga. Okay, that's the main entrance where you can find Krishna Bhagwan and Arjun, giving the knowledge, signifying that how knowledge is imparted. And this side it's Shashadri Bhavan. Basically, those who can pay better amount want to live in 1-seater, 2-seater, like hotel kind of facilities, cottages. Not just for studying, even if you come for treatment, therapy, cancer ka arthritis, gastritis, colon ka kuch ho gaya hai. So you can come here and you can book your stuff and you can stay in posh buildings. You can book the entire thing also if you want to see. Like one of this is this nice property, nice ideas for wellness hubs, Astha building. So let's assume that you're a family of 10 people, so you book up and down. However, there's no partiality.
Friends, yoga is not slow and complacent. Here we challenge our limitations every moment. It requires strength and stamina to hold yourself up.
Not just that, the way you guys sit and meditate is also challenging.
Indeed. Yoga means working on self-improvement daily. We are running behind financial success, but we also need emotional success. Rich or poor, we do karma yoga in our class to develop humility and an attitude of service.
Kapoor, who is she?
She is Ma Annapurna Devi. She reflects our rich Indian culture. Every day food is offered as prasadam to her. The hall reminds me of my hostel days at DPS Mathura Road. But the food here is healthy. It's vegetarian. It's fresh and not pre-cooked. We get it ekdam garam garam.
आरी क्या बात है?
साल भर का डिटॉक्स हो जाता है. Students are allowed to take the food to hostel and eat later. And everyone serves with love.
Wow. They have basketball court as well?
Tab kya? In the evening you will find students from different colleges of the university come and play basketball. Some residential teachers and PhD students play badminton.
Where do they stay?
On the opposite end, there is Jungle View. And on the cliff resides the boys' hostel. The architectural planning is very smartly done. With family you might stay in those cottages that I mentioned before. But if you are alone, these domes are good enough.
The beaming sun, the jungle backdrop and misty cool weather of Bangalore must be so peaceful.
Indeed. I always stay in the boys' hostel because I look forward to learning and connecting with more youth of my country. Come, I will show you what happens inside a yoga hostel.
फर्टिलाइज नहीं हो पाता तो एंडोमेट्रियम करके जो लाइनिंग होती है वो शेड हो जाती है.
तो हमारे फाइनल ईयर के एक स्टूडेंट हैं जो रिसर्च कर रहे हैं, टेस्ट कर रहे हैं योगा का. ये टेस्ट का नाम क्या सर? योगा का यूज़ इन ट्रैकिंग. ये इनका थीसिस है. ये काउंट कर रहे हैं, कुछ क्राइटेरिया देखते हैं, बताएंगे. अभी ये पल्स चेक कर रहे हैं इनका. निकाल दीजिए घड़ी, निकाल दीजिए. सब्जेक्ट घड़ी निकालिए. बहुत ही सनसनीखेज माहौल है, नाड़ी नहीं मिल पा रही है। क्या हमें नाड़ी मिलेगी जानते हैं। नहीं ब्रेक तो नहीं दे सकते लेकिन थोड़ा रुकिए। सर ये आना चाह रहे हैं। आया आया आया, सर को मिल गया, सर को मिल गया, नाड़ी मिल गया, नाड़ी मिल गया। सर कंक्लूजन बताइए। हाँ इधर बताइए, कंक्लूजन क्या निकला?
30 repetition 60 seconds.
आपका एग्जैक्ट उतना हुआ, मतलब आप कंप्लीटली फिट हो।
मतलब ये कंप्लीटली फिट आइडियल है। 1 मिनट में कितना करना था?
30
और 31 का। अरे क्या बात है।
And that brings me to the main secret sauce of this place.
What is that? Tell me.
While the ethos of this place is truly rooted in protecting India's traditional science and it sits in the lap of nature, what makes this place stand out is this thing. Look at this.
Advanced research in integrative medicine.
Look, the future of health industry and big pharma seems to be in holistic treatments, organic and plant-based therapies. S. Vyasa is trying to scientifically research on these with our Indian knowledge systems.
That will be awesome because we will have solid points and facts to defend the relevance of our culture and traditional practices.
Center of Energy Research is another shocking secret that I found here. The Department of Yoga and Physical Science is working on macro and micro subatomic levels to find new discoveries for low energy nuclear reactions. If any youngster is into chemical engineering, BARC, DRDO or likes astrophysics, then they must inquire about S. Vyasa. The Chancellor Dr. H. Nagendra himself is a Padma Shri awardee. He has done his PhD from IISc Bangalore and used to work in NASA before opening this university.
Acha, that's impressive. Kapoor, where are we going next?
We are going to the jungle side for a walk. My batchmates are also coming to talk to you.
Okay, ठीक है.
Here comes the actual Kapoor with his concluding thoughts.
Why not through our culture? Why can't we shift to wellness through our culture? Why do we really need to accept outside stuff? If the facts are there, if the science has been proven, and if you can verify the scriptures and read them and understand the logic, at least then we can accept our culture, right? I'm not saying just because it's our culture you should do it. I'm saying just because it's our culture you should not do it. First go, verify it, read it, understand the logic, discard few things which does not make sense, then take up things which make sense, try to complement it with science, research, facts, try to match the 7 chakras in the endocrine system and the glands. Once you do that, you realize that we are so much intelligent people. Indians are just like, we have superpower with us, but we haven't explored it. And taking care of our health, switching to wellness, switching to the yogic aspect to save our body, save our health, save our lungs, liver, gut, and you better know what all you do. So saving and switching to that through an easy way, through a way of logic and through a way of reasoning rather than a way of superstition or a way of fear of God. No, not like that. I had many interesting conversations related to many things, not just yoga, science, health and therapy, but also the future of India, Hindutva, the rule of the land, and many other interesting things. Many myths have been broken about the radical Hindutva ideology that media puts on our mind, and that is why as Indians or as Hindu boys, we feel really shy accepting our culture or religion. However, it's very different from other cases, like other religions or other countries. Ours is like, मतलब बहुत ज़्यादा पढ़े लिखे. Our rishis, our scriptures are too much, too open, too profound, too big in thinking, and that is why it is never limited by these small polarized media narratives, and that's the best part of studying and knowing these things from a research and a modern point of view. So yeah, with the blessings of Swamiji, he has our back and we have his back. आशीष भाई कैसा लग रहा है आपको एस व्यासा में वक्त बिताकर? कैसा लग रहा है?
आशुतोष भाई है हमारे ना, इन्होंने जो कल रात को माहौल बनाया, मैं
कैसे टाइप की माहौल की बात कर रहे हैं आप?
आध्यात्मिक संस्थान में
क्या युवाओं को एस व्यासा आना चाहिए एक्सपीरियंस करने के लिए?
जो भी अपना फिजिकल, मेंटल और खासकर आध्यात्मिक स्थान के सोच रहे हैं तो आना चाहिए, और बहुत कुछ है यहाँ पे एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हैं आके,
कर सकते हैं,
और स्टडीज के तौर पे भी, और सबसे मेन इंपॉर्टेंट जो लोगों से मिलते हैं ना अलग अलग, जैसे भाई एक हमारे हैं IIT से आए हुए हैं,
और हमने साथ में IIC भी किया,
IIC भी साथ में किया था, वहाँ तो नहीं मिले, लेकिन अब फाइनली जब हम मिले हैं तो ऐसे मिल रहे हैं, अब बदल नहीं पाएंगे।
और बताइए, कनव भाई आए हैं, जम्मू से आए हैं, और कृष्णा भाई आए हैं, बैंगलोर से ही आए हैं, कैसा लग रहा है एस व्यासा में?
तो हमारे यहाँ ये गैंग है और we just enjoy here।
ये अक्षय भाई है, अभिषेक भाई है, मेहुल भाई है, कनव भाई है,
और हमारे एक कैमरामैन है जो भगवान बुद्ध के
लग रहे हैं कि देखिए
नाइट का जो हमारे जो नाइट में जो स्पिरिचुअल टॉक हुआ था वो इनके देन थी। चलिए है स्पिरिचुअल टॉक। धन्यवाद,
अगले एपिसोड में मिलते हैं आप सबसे। So yeah, this was this time's vlog. I hope you guys liked. Keep supporting. Big things coming up, big plans shaping up. I hope we all move towards better leadership, not just in India, but India leading the world.
Why are they laughing?
Because you have still not subscribed to Kapoor's channel. What a loss.